Hi, everybody. This is for my cruise buddies that were on the ukulele cruise on the Carnival Sunshine, the 15th through the 23rd. This is Moonglow, which is a wonderful song from the Great American Songbook. And looks hard, plays easy. It's a very great old jazz standard. And if you kind of want to get into that sort of groove, it's just a super song. This is in the key of G. This was worked out for me and slightly with me by Stuart Fuchs, who you can find his YouTube page is Ukulele Zen, and he has a Patreon page also. Stu's a great teacher, and I think you'll really enjoy his videos, and he does all different styles. Rock and roll and rockabilly and calypso and gypsy jazz and all sorts of crazy things. And then one of my other teachers that was there was Lil Rev, and Lil Rev is the king of the triplets. He's a marvelous storyteller and a marvelous teacher. So kudos to Lil Rev. He is Yiddish Yooker on YouTube, and I'll link him. And this is Moonglow. This is just a tutorial. I'll play parts of it as I do it. So it's an A, B, A pattern song, as many of the great American songbooks songs were. So it's a really easy pattern. So all you need to get are two patterns, right? The A pattern and the B pattern. So we're going to talk about the A pattern right now. And the A pattern starts out with the world's easiest chord, A minor 7th or C 6th. Just open. Ooh, that was a toughie. Okay. Now, the next chord is going to be 2, 3, 3, 3. And some people can double bar it. I cannot, but just because of my fingers. But do remember this position where you have all 4 fingers on the strings, because you will need it later. So that's 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay, and in some books that's F9, and in some books it's C minor 6th. Same chord, different name. I call it C minor 6th at this point. Okay, then you're going to go to G 6th, which is 0, 2, 0, 2. Now you're going to go to A 7th, okay, which is 0, 1, 0, 0. I always want to make sure I get these counted out right for you. But you're going to add occasionally this little sort of hammer on off thing on this second string, 2nd fret. Like that. Then you come back to the easy chord, A minor 7th or C 6th. Must have been. Now you're going to do D13. D13 is like a D7 with a friend. So it's going to be 2, 0, 2, and then you add the friend on 2. Really nice jazzy chord, D13. So that's 2, 0, 2, 2. Okay? Now you're going to come back down to G 6th, 0, 2, 0, 2. Okay. Now you're going to go into, I think, what's the stretchiest chord in this big deal. So we're going to build this backwards. So play a G chord, and you know what that position is, right? But you're going to take the first 2 fingers that are on the 2nd fret, and you're going to stretch them to the 1st fret, but you're going to keep that ring finger, finger 3, on the 3rd fret. So it goes 0, 1, 3, 1. Now some books call this E flat 7. I've seen it different names. I've also seen it as a G diminished. So it's a stretchy one. So you're going to go 0, 1, 3, 0. Got it? Okay, then you're going to come off again. Now you're going to come onto your G diminished, which is 0, 1, 0, 1. And then you kind of slide into your G6, which is, you remember, is 0, 2, 0, 2. So if you have a good slide in ukulele, it sounds really sweet sound. Like that. So played out in the A position would, it must have been Moonglow. And if I can do that right, let me do that again. Erase. It must have been Moonglow. way up in the blue. It must have been Moonglow that led me straight to you. Okay, super easy. There's your A part, done. And that little G6 to the stretchy chord off to the diminished to G6, you can use that as a beginning and an ending. We all know Lil Rev loves his intros and endings. Yay. Okay, doesn't everybody? Okay, now this is your B part. And this is why I want you to remember that 2-3-3-3 position rather than double barring. Okay, and there's a reason. So you're going to come up to frets 4 and 5. So it'd be 4, 5, 5, 5. Great chord. Love this chord. One of my faves. This has at least 3 names that I know of, but I'm going to use it as G, George, 9. Now you're going to slide down 1 fret. So it becomes 3, 4, 4, 4, G flat 9 or F sharp 9. Okay. Now it slides down 1 more fret. And so it's 2, 3, 3, 3, just like we played before, but we're going to call it F9. Then we're going to slide down 1 more, so it's 1, 2, 2, 2. And the reason why I wanted you to do this position is so you can lift that ring finger up to make your E7 and just put it right up and back. Okay, then to A7 and add that pretty little 13th. So it's 0, 1, 2, 0. Okay, now you're going to bar the 2nd fret, and you can call that B minor 7th. I think technically it might be a D6 at this point, so it's just a regular old bar, no fingies attached. Now you're going to move it up 1 to the 3rd fret, and you're going to bring that 7th into play. Okay, so it would be 3, 3, 3, 4. E flat 7 and slide it down 1 to a barred D7. So when you play it, it goes like this, super slow. We should be floating through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. Okay? I need coffee, so my voice is a little bit weird. But let me get you that timing and this beautiful walk down. Okay, so it's we. So you stay on that G9. Should be floating is the G flat 9. Floating through is the F9. Through the air is E9 and the off with the E7. Okay. So that's all you need to know to play Moonglow. Swear to God. That's it. Boom. Done. Looks easy. Believe it or not, plays hard. It's a great way to get into the Great American Songbook and do some really cool chords that a lot of people don't do. So I'll put my email into the link below, and you can email me, and I can send you words and chords with a chord chart at the bottom, a regular lead sheet. And I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that it was helpful, and aloha. And I look forward to seeing so many of you again and introducing some new folks to Moonglow.